Video, we're going to look at retail reports that may be helpful towards your end of season. Now, I do just want to mention that, of course, you do have your business intelligence reports inside of golf, but those reports are good for when you're looking at busiest days of the week, maybe which player types were playing more than other player types, if customers have emails on files, things like that. That's when it's a great time to consult the business intelligence report. But if you're looking for dollar value reports, you'll always want to consult retail or restaurant, just because these are the actual transactions that you did process and you did collect payment for. So you'll always want to use retail, the reports in the section down here, when you're looking for dollar value information. Now there are tons of reports here, and we do have Lightspeed Analytics, which allows you to create custom reports, which is an add-on. But within the reports here, there's a few that we'll highlight. First is your totals report. This is just going to be a good generic overview of maybe the sales that you collected in the time frame. Every report will have this calendar, and you can go ahead and select whatever date range you're selecting. Quick little thing, you can always click on the date and choose before, and this will give you all history of a report. Now, if we were to just look at this date range here, you can see I've got advanced filters here. This may be hidden for you. Just click on the advanced option here, and you will see more options to filter your reports. You'll see tags here as well. One thing to note is that all of your green fee items, such as carts, green fees, extras, packages, memberships, things like that, they are automatically tagged when they get synced over to retail with those features. So we could search by green fees, for example, and this will filter my reports for sales that have green fees in it. This is something that you already have access to use, and you don't even need to add. Now, one thing you'll notice too is that everything in blue is clickable. So by clicking on this, for example, we can change how many items we list here. So maybe I want 25 instead of 15, so it adds more rows. I can see by clicking on the sale ID here, this will open the sale and it will take me into information about that sale. So heading back into the reports here, the next one I want to show you is the lines report. Now, some of these are good just for all time of the year, but also want to highlight them towards the end of season. The lines report is going to show you all specific items that are sold. So this will show you every item in the sale, and it will list it multiple times if it was sold in multiple sales. So you will see quantity as one for each of them unless there is multiple in the sale. Again, you've got more filters here. You've got a category filter, so that will help if you're looking for specific items. Now you can also export and print a lot of these reports. Export will take you into a CSV for Excel, or printing will show it just kind of as you're seeing it here. At the bottom of a lot of the reports too, you're going to see totals here. So you can see subtotals, discounts, fees, taxes, things like that. And this will change by report. This one also shows you total quantity sold based on the date range that you've got selected there. If you are looking for number of sales per item, we can always refer to the item report, which is a little bit further down here at the top here. So by clicking into this report, let's change our date range. We can see total sold per item. So in this case, you can click on this also to filter the report based on the headers here. And so by clicking on it, I'm getting the most sold products, or by clicking the other way, you can get the least sold products. So this is a good report to consult as well. Now, when we're talking about items in particular, one thing I do want to draw attention to is if you click into an item, or if you just search an item and you open it, you've got the history tab here, which will show all transactions, positive and negative, and change in quantity of that item. So by clicking into this, we can see, was it a sale? Maybe this one here, it was added by an inventory count. Maybe you have purchase orders, things like that. You will see all transaction history when there is a change in quantity. You do also have the sales tab of an item, so if you did want to look at particular date range for a specific item, you can always consult this report and you will get a total quantity at the bottom as well. Heading back into the reports, the next one I want to show here is your sales tax report. This is a good report to consult at the end of year, of course, and you can get your total sales collected per sales type, tax type. If you have different types of taxes, or if you just have one, you would see that information here. Now you will be able to see the subtotal of those items as well, any discounts, things like that. It'll all show in this information here. And by clicking into one of these eye icons here, you'll be able to get a deeper understanding of which items were taxed, the rates here per item, and what's applicable here. Heading back into the reports, I do want to get into category reports. So you have a sales by category report here at the top. Personally though, I prefer the category report at the bottom. I think it does a better job at showing an overview by category sales. So you can see here, you've got a category. When you have a slash, it means you've got a parent category and a subcategory under that parent category. You can see total sales by these categories, and again, by clicking into the eye icons, we can see specific items that were sold under these categories. So if I click into here, I can see all of the green fee categorized items in the date range that I have selected. Now, another good report that just to have on all time is the payments received report. This is going to show you all payments that you have collected for every sale. If you click to a larger date range here, we can get this information. We can also filter to a specific payment type. Maybe we're looking for a specific sale. We can do that here as well. And then of course at the bottom, you will have total payments collected by payment type. So you'll be able to consult this as well. Now, the last reports I want to go over is just the inventory reports here. There's a couple of good ones to keep your attention to. We've got the asset report. This is going to show you your current inventory at the current moment that you pull this report. So it will let you know how many you have remaining. You can always click on the subheading too to find out which ones you have lots of. Maybe you want to run a promotion on that item to get that one out the door before the end of season. You can also see here the total cost. So this is going to be the cost associated with the number of quantities that you have remaining for this item. At the bottom too, you'll get a good overview of the total cost of all your inventory in stock at that point. If you're looking for inventory in the past, how much you had at a certain date range, you can use your history report. This will allow you to pull inventory as of, let's say, January 1st. Now you can also use your received report here. This is going to show you all the inventory that you did receive into your inventory for the year. So maybe this will help you understand what you ordered, how many you ordered of everything, things like that. You've also got the similar idea for returns. Anytime you did returns on inventory, you can pull that report here. All right, so that's everything within this report. I do want to keep in mind if you are using Lightspeed payments, you would have financial services here that you'll be able to access any payment reporting for credit cards. If you're using Lightspeed payments, so that will show you your payouts, your payments, the fees, everything there will be available in that financial services. And if you're using Golf C&P payments through Lightspeed as well, same thing, you'll have that report in the Golf reports. All right, thank you and have a great rest of your day.